what the hell do these guys really do?
What do bankers actually do?
On a high level, investment bankers advise companies when they're either trying to raise money, either debt or they're selling shares.
And then on the day-to-day, what does that look like?
A lot of Excel financial modeling and a lot of PowerPoint presentations.
I thought investment banking was the pinnacle of America's financial system. A veritable thunderdome of deal-making and drug-taking, where razor-sharp minds driven by lust and ego come together to dominate financial markets and buy a house in Sag Harbor.
When you talk about an investment banking analyst, essentially what you are doing is you are working in a very, very high-end sales role. So essentially you are at the mercy of your senior bankers whose job it is to provide financial advice to large corporations. You lose a lot of control over your time, and I mean time like the time you have to go get dinner with your friends on a Saturday.
If you're gonna be smart, young, and aimless, might as well do it on a hog of a salary, which is almost guaranteed to be well over six figures in your first year as an analyst. However, for an industry that thrives off the grunt work of those willing to grind it out for mad bills, threats have been looming in recent years. As interest rates have risen to stamp out inflation, a slump in deal-making has led to layoffs across the investment banking industry. And while investment banks have often used massive paydays to justify their intense culture, young people are beginning to find equally lucrative opportunities elsewhere. Tech companies like Meta can offer high pay, and you get to play ping pong with Mark Zuckerberg. Other finance gigs can also pay a high salary, and you don't have to play ping pong with Mark Zuckerberg. The grind. And up until recently, investment banking could justify its culture by offering uniquely high salaries and job security. But today, with increasing competition across financial services, high interest rates, and other industries offering similar pay and better work-life balance right out of college, iBanking faces an identity crisis. Will college grads continue to see iBanking as a top job in finance? Will analysts keep falling asleep into their Sweetgreen bowls at 3 a.m.? Will major banks continue to dominate capital market deal flow? And will my high school bully Connor forever remain trapped inside of this building, adjusting the margins of some useless PowerPoint, forever unable to craft a meaningful life out of the massive paychecks doled out to him by some stale, lifeless industry?